Hey, welcome back. Simon Lees here again. It's time to do another jam track for you. This week, I'm going to do a song that you might not have heard of. I have only heard it a few times myself, but it's been played on the radio quite a lot at the moment. It's by a band called Christina and the Queens, and the song's called Girlfriend. If you listen to it, it's got a bit of a Michael Jackson vibe, a bit of an early Michael Jackson sort of thing going on. There's just something about it that I really like, you know, it's really laid back. It's in two different keys as well. I know I often go on about things that change key as they go along. But the chord sequence, it's a song where they use the same chord sequence all the way through, and they just kind of change the way they sing over the top, and they change the way the drums and the backing goes slightly. But basically the chords stay exactly the same. Slightly interesting chords as well, but what I'm hoping is I'm gonna play some stuff that's sort of tuneful as usual, but I'm gonna try and sort of push the boundaries a little bit and try and play something that's a little bit more out there. And there'll be plenty of shredding on this one, so don't worry about that. Okay, gonna get the drums down first, so let's get the tempo. So like I say, it's quite laid back. So the default setting is going to be too quick, so I'm not even going to listen to it. I'm going to try around about 100. Let's see what that sounds like. No, it's quicker than that. Maybe 110. That's nice. That's a nice speed. So, very basic drum beat. I'm not going to do anything too fancy on this one. Just try and make it a bit funky. It's quite a modern sort of electronic sounding drum track on the record, but I'm just going to play what I would play if I was playing an actual kit. Just realised I've got the triplet setting on, so I'm going to change that, and also I'm going to start it on the blue line. I've done it quite lively actually, but I don't think that'll hurt. I think that should make it sound quite good. Okay, just going to tidy it up a little bit because I could hear I hit two drums at once occasionally. Just get rid of that kick drum there. Make that hi-hat open, and we're good to go. So, just gonna I'm gonna put the clean guitar down first. So another nice clean guitar track for you. I've got one more of these before I go back to the rock stuff. You'll have to wait till next week to find out what that's going to be. But you will probably have heard of it, so if you're not familiar with this one, just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the sheer laid-backness of it. Make sure I've got the phantom power on. Need a bit more volume than that, I think. Yeah, those are the chords, and I'm going to do them a few times because it helps. If I make a mistake, I can always use the best ones. But also, if I want to vary it a little bit, you know, make one or two sound slightly different, it's going to make it a bit more interesting to jam to. Yeah, minor seventh, not major seventh. I just completely forgotten it. Like I say, I haven't listened to the track that many times. It's just every time it comes on the radio, my ears prick up, and I think that sounds really nice. Okay, that's it. Cool, got it. That'll do. I was going to do a few more, but to be honest, it's not going to change much. So I've probably got enough variety on that little section there. So, right, I am going to go a bit more mad on the bass, though. I think so. I'm going to duplicate that a couple of times, and then see what kind of nonsense I can come up with on the bass. Again, with kind of pop music, the bass player has a lot of freedom, you know, and there's a lot of stuff you can do without getting in the way of the other instruments. So I might overplay slightly on this one. Why not? Okay, let's go for it. Cool, that'll do. So, yeah, just the whole thing about jamming, it's sort of, you're making stuff up as you go along. So I don't know if that's, I hope that's obvious from what you're seeing, because usually when I pre-plan stuff, it's well, there's no guesswork, you know. You just sort of play what you've worked out. But this process, it's all about sort of just exploring and trying to figure out stuff on the spur of the moment off the top of your head that you think, oh, that'll sound good, you know. But you've got to think of that while the track's playing, you know. So it's that kind of is what makes it fun, you know. Which means it doesn't always work, but when it does work, you get a real buzz, you know. It's nice to do it, and it's nice to share it with you as well. Okay, I better just get my bearings. So there's two key centres. The one is F, and the other one's A flat. And the F scale I'm going to use is mainly going to be Mixolydian, and the A flat one will be Lydian, I think. Yeah, I think Mixolydian will sound a bit mad. Major will be too nice, you know. So Mixolydian is your kind of general go-to rock and roll scale, unless it's in a depressing sort of or an angry kind of sounding thing. But yeah, Mixolydian should suit this nicely. Okay, I'm going to duplicate that a few times, just see where that comes to. That is 5 minutes and 14 seconds. I want to play for longer than that. Okay, let's just... I'm not going to double it, but I might just do that. So that'll take it up to 7:49. I'll just do another couple, because I really do think this is one of those that there's going to be some really good bits in this. So, but I need a good run up to just make sure get all the rubbish out of my system. Okay. Right, just to make sure I give myself every chance, I'm going to make sure the levels are right. I'm just going to turn the lead up a touch. Cool. Right then, this is it. Here we go. I'm just going to find a starting point. Yeah, I'll start it there. It's exciting. Man, well, okay, that was a bit different, I suppose. Yeah, it's really hot. So, yeah, I'm sort of struggling with the heat a little bit at the minute. So it's amazing. You wouldn't think guitar playing would sort of warm you up as much as it does, but trust me, when you get into it, yeah. Yeah, there you go. If you haven't heard the song, check it out. I had a bit of a listen to it. Lyrics are a bit odd, but you know, but the music's great, you know. So it's yeah, just ignore the singing. Thanks for watching again. That's it for today. I'll see you next time. Cheers.